So boom, she busts up out the back door, run through the backyard, push the gate open, cut through the alley. She run down the alley full speed, running for her life. Face all beat up, shirt completely ripped, hair all over the place from them yanking on her hair, broken nails, the nine. She booking down the alley. And she come up out the alley, it's a crowd of people across the street standing in front of the corner store. He runs over to the people, screaming help. First niggas jump back like, oh, ready to whip out on her. When they realized what she was saying, help, and they got to see her face, they sat her down in front of the store asking her what happened to her. Get to telling them some guys grabbed her head up at this house up the street, raping her. She escaped. She telling one of the guys still in the house, locked in the room. Don't know where the other guy went. The people that own the store called the police. Ambulance get there first. Her eyes damn near swollen shut from the other nigga punching on that shit. Takes her straight to the hospital. Treats her for her injuries, but gives her a rape kit as well. And not too shortly after, the investigators get up there. They question her. She runs down the whole ordeal. She tells them she know where the house at, but she don't know the address. They take her around to the house and park across the street. She points the house out. They sent motherfucking SWAT team in that bitch, or something like it. He runs up in the house and finds the other nigga kicking on the door trying to get out the room, screaming and yelling, talking about his eye. They break the door down, lock him straight up. But the nigga Snake still wasn't in the house. So they only locked one of them up. They had to rush his ass to the hospital. But she dug that clothes hanger straight through your shit. Damn near hit his brain. So she tells the detective she need to get in contact with her husband. So they give her the hospital phone. She called and ain't getting no answer. So the detectives go past her house, knock on the door. But Chicky not home, they don't get no answer. So the officers, they stick a card in the door and leave. Meanwhile, that nigga Snake just so happened to be returning from going and buying a Coke. It took long because he had to walk around and find something. The usual niggas around the corner wasn't out. This so happened when he returned, he spots the boys running up in the stash house where they had the girl held up at. He quickly turned around and haul ass. Go to the nearest payphone, call Kenny. Let him know he don't know what the fuck happened. He went to the store, came back, police was in the house. Kenny on the other line like, what? Oh, man. Did she see our faces? Nate like, yeah, we ain't wearing no masks. Kenny like, oh, my God. He like, all right, man, look, I'm ready to come pick you up. Where you at? So Snake like, I'm up here, such and such. I'm gonna sit down at the bus stop and wait for you. The Snake tell King like, it's one more thing. I had somebody with me, and he was in the house. I think they got him too. So King like, he don't know nothing about me, right? Nate like, nah. He was working for me strictly. He like, all right, one way, come get you. So Snake sit there waiting on the bus stop. It's cold as shit outside. He look around, whip the bag of cane out, sprinkle something on the wedge of his hand, put it in him, put a line in him, take the wiggles off. He's sitting there wondering what the fuck could have happened. They know he was in there. All he really thinking is, I hope this nigga don't tell. He talking about the other nigga who Tanya dug his eye out. But anyway, so it took Kenny like 45 minutes to get from all the way over east. He finally pulled up on the bus stop. He wasn't in no car that Snake ever seen before. He was in a hoopty, low-key joint, tinted out. He pulled up, Snake hurry up, hop in. They pull off. So while they riding back over east, Kenny asking him like, man, what the fuck happened? Snake like, man, we had to eat. Because he definitely didn't want Kenny to know he left out the house to go get no motherfucking Coke. So he like, yeah, we had to eat. I leave out to go get something to eat for all three of us. I'm on my way back. I get across the street from the house, see the boys running up in the house. Like, I don't know what could have went wrong. So at first, Kenny was quiet for a minute, like, He like, man, that nigga you was with, that nigga you had in there with you, he did something. Cause ain't no way they knew y'all was in that house. Nate like, I don't know what he could have did. That's when Kenny get to going off like, man, you just blew a $200,000 lick for me, man. Nigga like, yo, Kenny, man, it wasn't my fault, man. He like, yeah, okay. That's crazy, man. You know, when I came to you with this proposition, I was expecting professionalism. And here it is, you done went on here and blew the whole thing for me. They pull up to a red light over East Baltimore, down off of Fayette Street. They like, man, it ain't my fault, Kenny. All I did was go get something to eat. And when he said that, Kenny pulled the gun from out his jacket, stuck it in his face. Told him, yeah, well, you picked the wrong day to be hungry, motherfucker. Boom! Knocked this shit all up against the glass. They sitting there at the red light. He reach over, open the car door, push Snake out the car. Reach over, close the door. Light turned green, he peeled off. Skrrr! Left him there.